By the way, what am I to make of the Sixers? And I said this before. Listen, man, we got 8 teams tanking, Steven.
Right.
We got 8 teams tanking.
Right.
They've mostly beaten tank teams, some twice. I think they're long and athletic. Covington's better than I thought. I thought he was just a guy, pretty good player. Simmons is remarkable. It is the East. What do I make of them?
Well, me personally, I don't know how to tank. If someone can tell me how teams tank, how do you lose on purpose? I have no clue.
They take you out of the lineup. Did you see Memphis' starting lineup? What they do is
Steve, I understand that now.
Steve, you're like, I should be on the floor. Now, Steve, you just stay there on the bench.
So that's how you tank.
That's how you tank. There have been players called up from the G League, guys who have marginal injuries, just sit on the bench. Memphis, the last couple of weeks, I sat 9 guys on the team I've never heard of. So that's how you tank.
Wow.
So I'm not knocking the Sixers. I'm just saying, Steve, the history of the NBA is we've never had this many teams tank, and they've won a lot of tank games. Do you think they're a legit team?
I think they're legit for the simple fact that you have 2 guys that's going to be all-stars for the rest of their career on that team. You have a coach who was under Greg Popovich, who's won championships under Greg Popovich, who understands how to play the game and coach the game. He was with me in 03.
And you like him?
I love him. I love Brett Brown.
Why?
He's a great coach. He's one of those guys that you communicate with. I think he's one of those coaches that you can actually talk to in the course of a game, get into it with a verbal back and forth, and it be over with. And he's still
nobody holds grudges.
Nobody holds.
He's a grown up.
He's one of those guys, and he's an Australian guy. I love Australian guys. I love Australian guys. But this team is not a fluke. I think these guys are going to give any team trouble in the playoffs. Cleveland, whoever they play, if they play, I think they're playing Cleveland, right?
I think they open with
who they open with.
Miami. And I think that'll be a dogfight, but Philly should win.
I like Philly. I mean, just the dominance of Ben Simmons this year, being so young and understanding the game and being able to do so much. Left-hand LeBron, he's making the game look so easy. Embiid, definitely probably one of the top 2-3 big men in our game.
No question.
These 2 guys, I think they're starting to figure it out. And I think in the playoffs, they're not going to do anything but get better. I don't think Miami has a chance against Philly.
Okay, so Carmelo Anthony admitted yesterday – yeah, I mean, we goose some stats. And in the 748 games Russell Westbrook has played, last night he had the most rebounds. Of course, he needed 16 to break the record. So you're going to tell me he's not a little bit of a stat patter. For the record, I understand players. I played basketball. Mm-hmm. Players look at the box score. I've never been bothered by that. What I get tonight, everybody cares a little. There are players, and you played with them,
right,
that care a lot.
Right.
All I'm saying is generally the greats, the Magics, the Duncans, it may be a guy that's a borderline NBA guy. He's checking his numbers. He's checking it. Isn't Westbrook too damn good to care about stats?
Well, you can't say that. I mean, if you had an opportunity to average a triple-double in the NBA for the second year, wouldn't you go for it?
I think I would be reluctant to go for it because everybody would know I'm going for it. It's so obvious. We have a piece of video earlier this year that he was 1 assist shy of a triple-double, and Westbrook was trying to get that assist, and KD and Steph are on the bench, and they're laughing at him because they know what he's trying to do. Yeah,
but, I mean, if you look at some of these highlights, you can't tell me that he knew that ball was going to go there. This guy's going to get these rebounds, man. Every team that has a guy – look at Philadelphia. Fultz the other day. Yeah. Fultz got his first triple-double. When he got that rebound, it was obvious that the teammate right there wanted him to get it to get that triple-double.
Okay, that's fair. But Fultz is a rookie. He's a baby. And they're trying to – people think he's a bust.
Triple-double is a big feat in the NBA anytime you get it. To average one 2 years in a row?
Well, okay, let me ask you.
That's not given to anyone.
Let me ask you. So you were known as a tough guy. You could score, but you were a tough guy. You were a defender. You got rebounds. If you had to get 15 assists in your final game of the year, Steven, to get a triple-double, I'm not saying you couldn't pass.
Right.
But you would have to really go out of your way to do it because you were more of a tough guy. Would you literally go into that game thinking, I'm just going to pass up jumpers to get assists?
I have to be honest. If I knew I needed 15 assists in my last game to average a triple-double for the season, I would definitely put winning first, But that would definitely be in my mind. No question about it. I remember in Golden State where I needed a assist to get a triple-double, and my whole team knew it. And every time I passed it, every guy shot it. And Ronnie Turioff ended up making the jumper. And if I remember the picture in the paper, he's running back down court, pointing at me like, "I got it for you." So the teammates want you to get a triple-double, especially if you have 9 rebounds, 9 assists. But the way Russ is doing it, he's in a league of his own. And the passion, you can't teach that. Like he said, if you don't want it, I'll go get it. And that's the attitude I have.
LeBron played 82 games. They pulled him out after a few points last night, but 82 games. He's never done that in his career. I'm not sure it's the smartest thing to do. If I was LeBron, at this point, I'd be playing.
You get paid to play 82 games. You don't pat nobody on the back for that. That's what you get paid for. How many years MJ did it?
Yeah, different.
Consecutively. And the game was more physical then.
So you're not impressed with 82 games?
Not at all. You just said you spent $1 million on your body a year. If I spent $1 million on my body, I wouldn't miss a game, let alone practice, nothing. I'd be at karaoke every night, the gym every night. I'd be everywhere if I spent $1 million on my body a year.
So 82 games to you is the minimum.
You're supposed to. That's what you get paid for.
What about James Harden? He missed like 10 games.
I played 82 games. We was playing 4 games in 5 nights. 82 games, that's what you get paid to do. You don't get no bonus for playing 82 games. The season is 82 games, right? You get paid to play basketball. You don't get pat on the back for that.
Shouldn't a superstar rest a little? Houston shut it down 2 weeks ago.
Listen, if they feel like I'm not one of those guys, you can ask any coach I played for. I played 30 minutes. They want to give me 2 minutes of rest. I'm mad. I don't want to come out. I want to play. This is what I get paid to do. And it's a different time, though, so guys might want to rest and do all this stuff, but I don't believe in that, like I don't believe in tanking.
Well, you say Michael Jordan played 82 and LeBron didn't, but you like – if I could ask you today, if you told your son, I want to play like Mike or LeBron, who would you choose?
I would say MJ is the best player. LeBron will never catch him, but if I wanted my children to be like someone, I would say LeBron. LeBron has done everything the right way. I would say to Michael Jordan, to anybody in their face today, I want my 2 sons to look up to LeBron James. I would rather them look up to LeBron James, be like LeBron James instead of Michael Jordan. No question about it.
Better teammate.
He's just done everything right. He's done the things the way that a lot of basketball players wish their career would have went, as far as dating your high school sweetheart, being with the same woman your whole life, not being in any trouble off the court, taking your 2 friends and bringing them along with you and creating big businesses where now your friends are millionaires. He's the only one that done it. We've all players have brought friends along and tried to put them in positions to succeed and make money, and we're never able to do it. I failed at it. LeBron did it the right way, and every player that I know has to commend him for that, and that's why I say I want my kids to be more like LeBron James than Michael Jordan.
Oh, you brought your A game today. Any upsets in the first round? I'll tell you this. I don't know if it's an upset. Utah, Oklahoma City.
That's going to be a good one.
Oh, that is a great. I'll tell you this. Utah's got a really good coach. Oklahoma City's got better players. Utah's got a great Quinn Snyder.
Defensive Player of the Year might be Gobert.
Yeah, he is a good.
And might have the co-rookie of the year. So they got a good team now.
No, they do.
A good team.
Even the undrafted guy, Joe Ingles, can give you 20.
Yeah, I like him. He's real smooth.
Steven Jackson, good stuff, bud.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.